going on, Diggletdreamers? Mathers here with another episode of Moveset Monday. Today, I'm doing an interesting set. It's for Reuniclus. I guess it's not that interesting. Mainly, I didn't have a lot of time to think about this episode of Moveset Monday, so I'm really just kind of doing something that I really enjoy using and want to kind of use in the future. Not necessarily something that's unheard of or something that's original, as some of my other Moveset Mondays, but I don't know, it's still a fun set, and if you haven't heard of it, then you should know about it, so I'm going to let you know. Reuniclus is a really cool Pokemon. It has a lot of interesting things it can do. Its abilities are all kind of cool. Magic Guard, Overcoat, like Magic Guard's kind of like a better Overcoat, except that Overcoat you can't be put to sleep. So it's kind of cool. The other cool ability though is Regenerator. Which, if you don't know, Regenerator heals your HP. It heals 1/3 of your HP upon switching out. So it's really cool, like a recovery ability. And also, if you don't know, Magic Guard you can only be damaged by direct attacks. So things like Toxic Burn, things like Hazards, things like Life Orb, you do not take damage from. So that's why I put a Life Orb on this set. So Magic Guard allows Reuniclus to get the Life Orb boost in attack power, but also not take 10% of damage every time it uses an attack. So that's a really cool thing. It's the same thing as like Sheer Force and Life Orb, like things like Nidoking and for Alligator that use the same kind of idea. They have a Life Orb, they get the boost, but they don't take the damage. So the really cool thing about this set is Future Sight. Probably one of my favorite moves in all of Pokemon. It's just like a super powerful Psychic type move. The catch is though that it hits 2 turns after being used. So it's a really interesting thing. It's like something that you don't see every day. Something that like not everybody's gonna know how to react to it exactly. So what I like to do whenever I'm using Future Sight is pair Reuniclus with a strong fighting type, so that I set off the Future Sight, and of course their immediate reaction is, okay, so I just need to have a Dark type or a Steel type in on at some point in the next, or in the 2 turns from now. I just need to have a Steel type or a Dark type in to be able to take this Future Sight hit very well. But what I do is I bring in my fighting type on that turn, or have him in at some point in the next 2 turns to kind of force him to not take the hit, or either take like it forces him to make a decision to either take the Future Sight hit with something or take the fighting type hit with something. And either way, it's not really going to work out for him that well, except another Psychic type. But Reuniclus kind of just wins against Psychic types anyway. So let's get into the rest of the moves. These are the rest of them are just kind of like coverage moves. Like Psychic is just your basic stab, more reliable in that it like hits the same turn you're using it. So it's good to have that. Focus Blast lets you hit Dark types and Steel types if you don't have a fighting type or something, like maybe your fighting type goes down or something, I don't know. Also Shadow Ball, that lets you hit other Psychic types for a little bit more damage. And I think, yeah, Future Sight does not get the Life Orb boost, but all the other these three moves do. So, yeah. No, wait, is that? No, I'm just kidding. I'm thinking of Sheer Force. I'm confusing it with Sheer Force. So actually they all get the Life Orb boost. I don't know what I'm talking about. If Reuniclus had Sheer Force, then he would. I apologize for that strange little thing that I just did. That's because it is actually 1:12 a.m. right now. As it's actually Monday, 1:12 a.m. and I'm recording this because I'm going to be pretty busy most of the day, Monday and Tuesday, so I want to make sure I got this out to you guys. So let's move on to the EVs really quick. We're just going to go max HP, max special attack, because those are really the only things you need. You do need your defenses, obviously, but you want to invest mostly in HP and special attack so that you can hit as hard as possible and also still take hits if you need to. Because let's face it, Reuniclus is not going to be outspeeding anybody at any time. Also, make sure to set your attack IVs to 0 if you're not using them. That way you take less damage from confusion and foul play, which Reuniclus is weak to, so it's a good thing to keep in mind. Other than that, guys, I'm going to end this thing because I want to go to sleep, and I need to try to get this up by tonight so that I can just publish it tomorrow. But other than that, guys, keep dreaming. I'll see you next time. Peace out.